game, the Cubs game went on.
It was the Cubs. Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. Club 835 in session. Chat was in the building early. Hopefully y'all doing well. Hello, Miss Mimi. Brother Math is he said the Yankees game on. I don't know what's going on. I was watching Salt.
I was asleep.
Mimi stay asleep, yo.
I always fall asleep at 7:45.
Every night?
I'll be in the bed. No, on Thursdays. I'll try to be in the bed and try to take a quick nap. And then at 7:45, 45.
I couldn't do it.
And then the alarm goes off at 8:15.
I couldn't do it.
And I snooze.
See, if I took a nap before this pod, I have to be up at 7:45. I'd have to take the nap at like 6. I couldn't do it that close because I would sleep. It would be 8:45. Oh shit! A whole fam started the show. They said Fire Nine Jacks. We'll talk. We'll stick a pin in that one. Damn, it's too early. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. If you're on the audios only. Piece of the chat in the building. The chat's been ready. Shout out Doc D.
That's right, Antoine.
Doc D.
Hey, Doc.
Doc D was in here early. Again, people was kind of just marinating before we went live. Shout out D Skills,
Mags,
T Haynes, Tonio, Antoine. Yeah, there go Tonio.
Joe Dixon, Chris Green.
Yeah, damn, this math is in the pre-show. It's kind of crazy, huh? Math tricking out
pre-show. What are you talking about? This is my problem, right?
Uh-oh.
Yo, don't leave comments like, yo, Matthew. Who the hell is Matthew?
Yeah, who is Matthew? That's a good question. Who is Matthew?
Who is Matthew?
Who is that?
Hey, Prod, I'm sorry. I mean, do you want me to take over glazing from you? Because you all up.
We not at that part of the show.
My name all in your mouth.
We are nowhere near that
Let's
part
be
of the
nice.
show yet. No, I did have a question. Has there been what's because it's was it a couple of hours ago I saw tweets were still going? What's the latest with Cardi and Nicki?
I don't even. You know who's good at following stuff like that? Justin. Justin is very good because he was on TVT giving a rundown, and I don't have the patience.
It's so much. It's. I didn't realize how much it was still evolving.
It's too much.
Still
and
involved.
then niggas going to sleep, waking up, and they still going at each other.
Yeah.
I honestly was feeling like, but I was feeling like she got an album out. This was just. I feel like low key they're friends.
Nicki and Cardi.
No.
I was feeling like low key they have to be friends.
No.
Because this feels super egregious. But
You know what it feel like.
I don't
right?
know.
Well, you don't want me to say what it feel like though.
No, it's up.
It feel like it's up. It's up for real. It's past because like early this week I was like, yo, it's gonna be where the diss songs at. It feel past that.
No,
they already
crazy.
do. They already was almost going to blows at one point, but it don't feel like is this Brett and Sean for the rap game?
No,
it was worse than that.
Yeah,
that wasn't worse. That was
worse.
It's Ahmed Johnson and the Nation of Domination. That's like an actual beef.
Why though? Why?
Beef the Nation of Domination?
Yes.
Yeah, but this is a little different though, ain't it? I mean, we're talking about the one that was considered for a while the woman. I mean, arguably, many people probably still consider to be the woman in hip hop. And then you had the one that was many were deeming to be the next up. That was what was fueling a lot of that, because that's always the media can't have any other conversation. But here's the one woman. Is this woman going to take her spot? That's how it started.
I don't see that. But I could be wrong.
I mean, I'm only going based off of the media that's been going on for 8 years.
Because Cardi B's never been next up.
What you mean in terms of like popularity and sales?
I think you're right, Math. In terms of the natural projection, yes, she was not supposed to be where she is today.
She was not supposed to be where she is today.
She wasn't supposed to be there.
And I think for me, I feel like Nicki you put too much energy into it, and now you made her into what she is today.
Well,
of course, but I think that's part of it.
You should have just ignored it.
Putting gas on the fire isn't going to stop the fire.
Put gas on it because she was already
that girl. That's it.
Was out of here
on her own. She didn't need Nicki to get her out of it either. Nicki didn't get her on Fallon
forever.
Cardi, I mean, do remember that 2018, 2019, whatever. Did she get Grammys off that first album?
I don't know.
Yeah, she did. Like, I mean, again, like Mimi said, she wasn't supposed to be there, but I don't think we can act like, because who else?
But we're not going to act like she write her songs, though.
I'm not even worried about that. At this point, does that matter?
For me, that matters. It matters. The originality of it matters for me. Regardless of what's happening out there, what I'm used to like the organic piece of it, and I feel like Nicki is the most organic.
Nicki don't write no goddamn raps.
You don't write no raps.
That nigga don't write no raps.
Nicki
don't write no raps.
Write her rap. Nicki used to write her raps. I'm not saying that she didn't. She wrote every single one.
Homeboy from the basketball courts was writing her raps. What's name, man? Where they had the spicy basketball courts in New York?
I don't know.
Far.
I can't even talk about people writing raps. Drake and Kendrick had a whole thing, and it was a whole thing about a whole thing a while ago. Like at a certain point, it's really like. But again, like I said earlier, this feel like it may be deeper than rap. Like it feel like there may not.
Shout out to Rick Ross.
Facts. Nicki's supposed to be dropping something though, right? Like she's got an album on the way, but she said she's supposed to be dropping a song.
Her album comes out.
Her album's in March, but I thought I heard that she was supposed to.
Cue up Stephen A.
JT's supposed to be dropping something too.
Oh my god, JT.
Who?
The City Girl, right?
I don't know these people, guys.
I thought JT was Duck Brother on the 5 Heartbeats.
I thought it was main the white cat that
JT will come up in our comments and start.
Well, that's the thing. JT had bars for the way I heard JT talking about Cardi B's sister Hennessy. Ass motherfucker. Again,
Bacardi, yo.
Like I said, it's deeper than rap. It I don't even know if you could do a diss track at this point.
Wait.
They should just fight after she have her baby.
Cause you at work.
I mean, at this point,
he locked down.
Sprint? Where you work for? MCI?
Yeah, word. Sprint.
Sprint.
That's right.
Murphy Brown in the next room.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know. Between Kanye and Nicki, is Kanye's tweeting again?
No.
I saw the list. Of people he said.
This is a pure crash. She crashing.
Well, he crashed. He been crashing though.
Yeah.
Is it drugs? Are they on cocaine?
No, I mean
that's what Cardi said.
I mean, again,
Nicki ain't been right since they told her she looked like Hulk Hogan. She ain't been. Like Hulk Hogan. I was like.
Let Cardi tell it. Whatever the rumors of Nicki doing whatever is having real impacts on her life. But again, this is all just the tweets. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Did you read these yourself?
Did I watched a couple of videos. But like you go in the timeline and somebody repost a tweet and it's Cardi B writing 2 paragraphs with whole kayfabe or whole shoot names out there in the tweets talking about, oh, this is why your son is slow and blah 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 blah. Like it's
crazy.
It went down in the tweets this week.
It went down in the
This is what happens when your music is not based in quality art. Is you niggas pull out all these goddamn tricks.
I was waiting for a diss track and I got like
She's going to hell
stanzas
for
and
that.
tweets.
Wait, where is Dap to break down this?
He was at the movies early. He was saying I think he went to see the Smashing Machine.
The
Oh,
what?
that came out today?
That's the Rock
is that?
movie.
It's
An
in
adult
That
theaters.
stuff definitely sounds like an adult film.
It's in theaters now.
Ain't that Smash Machine the nigga that was telling on Puff, talking to camera? What's the name?
I don't know. I cannot confirm or deny. See, and you why is that where you went?
That's the
Why,
Smash
why,
Machine.
no. Someone said adult movie. You went extendo. Like why was that your number?
Yeah.
That was
Because
your number one.
Smashing Machine.
All right.
He unfurling.
All right. I know what you be looking for.
What he be looking for? What is
You know
that?
what I mean?
What is
the
that
next
Google?
one.
What
That's
does
not
that
big
Google
enough.
search engine look like?
Shit, filth.
It's all incognito.
His Google search look like gonorrhea. What we talking about?
Boy,
Shit.
what?
You always taking somewhere else.
Oh, my fault. I'll shut up.
You
He's
can't.
unfurling because I said Smashing Machine, the name of a movie that is out right now, but I'm the one that took
gonorrhea?
it too far. My fault.
Oh, shit, man.
My fault.
I can't.
I see we're on one this evening, I believe.
I was just talking about the movie.
Oh my God, I can't.
It's not on me. It is not on me. What's the score? Oh, this is the Yankees Red Sox game. I didn't realize it was one of the Yamins that was on.
That's funny.
Playoffs.
That's funny, proud of me.
I didn't know it was one of Math Slamovich. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is not the name of the episode.
Oh,
That is not the name of the episode.
Oh my God, I can't.
So happy birthday, good brother D.
Who?
D.
Yeah,
Pause?
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah, his
out
birthday
to you.
today. They had a whole birthday episode of their pod yesterday.
Yeah,
Shout out to them, man.
I didn't see it.
Coach D?
Yeah.
Pause.
Oh.
Yeah.
Our birthday, Coach
Yeah,
D.
happy birthday, D.
He old.
I mean,
Pretty
yeah.
much.
Happy birthday.
He in our universe.
Ah,
Yeah,
he gonna say not mine. He gonna say not mine. Not mine.
y'all
Hey,
universe.
nigga.
You right there.
Once you got a large caliber, pistol number in the front of your age, nigga.
That's facts.
Large caliber
Washed.
pistol.
Yeah.
DDM, how you doing?
4-4.
Hey, what's going on?
You
I don't know nothing yet.
you said what?
I'm
You don't
talking
know
about
numbers
God.
yet? I don't know what's going on. And happy
What?
early birthday.
What are you saying?
I don't know what's Mimi. I don't know what he said. 40.
He's like, he wants to say something, but he don't want to say it. You.
I was talking to my son on mute.
Oh.
But it was
It wasn't a mute.
never mind.
No,
Shout out to
it was on mute. I said something to y'all, and then I said something to him on mute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where the confusion came. That is where the confusion came. DDM, you was at the movies?
Yeah, I went to go see the Smashing Machine.
What'd you think?
The Rock did
Of
a
course.
fantastic job. He did a fantastic job. Like, honestly, you know, as an actor myself,
Okay.
the emotional range that he was able to exhibit. And it's so funny because I don't know if he was filming this movie when he was doing the WrestleMania 40 build,
That's a good question.
but I could see the crossover in that the level of intensity, because for all of the criticism that he received for this year, and even the little small part he played in 40, the acting, and especially that scene where he was whipping Cody outside, was spectacular.
I'm sorry, DDM, not to cut you off. They filmed this. This would have been right after WrestleMania. Principal photography was May through August of 2024. So I mean, yeah,
it lines up. It
Yeah.
lines up, and I knew it because he was really in character, and he, you know, of course, the the UFC actual physical fight scenes he was going to do good in, but the scenes where he had to really interact with Emily Blunt and show emotional depth and range, and there's a scene in the film where Emily has a moment. And
a couple moments,
he really he can stand next to her. I used to always say Batista is the best actor to come out of WWE, just because of his selections in films.
Right.
But Vince McMahon built him to last. That's just the reality. Between him, John Cena, and Batista, you have one man who does blockbusters who has now thrown his hat into the serious thespian arena and did phenomenal. I don't know if he has enough dialogue to really cinch an Oscar win, but I think his win will be a nomination.
I was going to say, you think he's definitely getting like a Best Actor nomination for that?
He's definitely going to make Golden Globes. If he doesn't get a nomination for Oscars, I would have to see what the rest of the field looks like, because award season is, as far as the movies that usually contend for that, are just starting to roll out.
I was going to say, they're just starting to come out.
So I have to see what else is in the field.
Right.
But he's definitely made a case to, at minimum, be nominated.
I agree. I do agree.
But he did a phenomenal job. And, him, Cena, Batista, they all came from the Vince McMahon product. And,
Wade Barrett, too? Is
the reality, I haven't seen that.
I've never seen that.
The reality is, even Edge and Percy Jackson and the Olympians, which I haven't seen that yet, but Edge also played on Vikings.
He was on that for a bit too, right?
Right. So, I mean, at this point, those are the big three to me, but Dwayne did a phenomenal job, and it's the A24 film.
Shut up.
It's a real hip-hop.
Facts.
He just did a phenomenal job. And anybody, art is subjective, but anybody who watches this, you cannot like the script. I'll give you that. You cannot like the story. You cannot like how the story ends. But to say that Dwayne Johnson did not fulfill the role and do a great job in the role, especially when you see the real person that it's based on,
right,
you're a hater. You're a hater.
I was about to ask you, have you seen? It's Mark Kerr, right?
Mark Kerr. Yeah.
What I love about it is that, and I don't want to. I'm not giving it some away. It's an autobiography, but they actually show Mark Kerr at the end. There's like a little segment of him, and it's like, oh, Dwayne did that.
Yeah,
I was going to ask you.
They was on Fallon together the other night.
Have you seen him?
Yeah. Like they did that. The dialogue is great. I'm not saying Prada. I want to be clear. I'm just saying if for a person that goes in wanting to pick the film apart, I could see you from a creative standpoint saying, I would have made this decision with the script. I would have made this decision with the end of the story. I could see you doing that. But if you're critiquing Dwayne's acting and commitment to the role, even the UFC scenes feel authentic.
Yeah.
And what I love about the character is based on a real person is you have this big brooding man who has such a sensitive, kind side.
Yes.
And you watch the movie the whole time waiting for a certain shoe to drop because usually these movies are so tragic and it never happens.
Right. You almost go in automatically.
It's just mostly just smashing machine.
Yeah, I mean, when it's time to get in that ring, it's smashing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
cut it out, guys. Hey, get cut out of there.
Can't do it.
No,
it's really good. And it's such a great departure from what he's usually known for, which is either blockbusters or like these like cop or him with a kid or something like that. He usually does popcorn, what they call in the movie business popcorn movies.
Yeah,
this is a true award season contender, and he did a phenomenal job. And I went in not knowing what to expect, not knowing how I was going to feel about it. I was like, okay, let's see what it gives. And I gagged a little bit. I was like, oh, Dwayne Johnson is one of those people, whether you love him or hate him, he's going to get what he wants. And when he says he wants to do something,
he going to do that shit. Yeah, he going to do that shit. So the commercial's on right now.
Shout out to Black Adam.
Facts. Math, you
so you bring that up. Sorry, I cut you off.
Okay.
That's the crazy thing is Black Adam. I hated it.
Terrible.
Hated Black Adam.
Bad film.
I didn't. Somebody do that.
I didn't like it.
And then come and do this is insane.
Well, he had to redeem himself.
There was something about Black Adam that was
like him having to be black. Anyway.
I watched it 4 times and I couldn't get into it.
Why would you watch it that many
I hated Black
because
Adam.
I was like, I had to. There's no way that I can't like this movie.
Why would you do that to yourself? That's like you. That's a little bit away from like cutting yourself. Like you watched that movie 4 times. Somebody go check me out.
Are you a cutter? Nah. Where's my Black Adam DVD?
I just kept watching Black Adam.
Nah, but I'm trying to think.
Let me watch it one more time.
I'm trying to think if I even saw that twice. I don't know if I went to a screening for that. If I just took my son, but it was something about that film that was missing for me. But
it was him. He was just doing this acting thing that just was not.
All of it was wrong. All of it was.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Something was off. But Matt.
It was based in that weird universe.
And that's the other thing. It was trying to.
Has been fixed.
Speaking they were trying to.
If y'all watching Peacemaker right now.
See, I gotta catch up.
Peacemaker is dark.
Peacemaker's so dark they had to delete the dance out the Fortnite.
Oh my God, it's so dark.
Oh, because they found out what this was.
When the world realized what was going on in Peacemaker, they said, "Oh wait, nah, hey, come back." No, but Math, you're Uncut Gems. One of the brothers that did Uncut Gems did the Smashing Machine.
That's an A24. Is that A24 as well?
That's A24 as well. Yeah.
Yo, I'm not. Uncut Gems was playing with. It gave me anxiety.
Well, this doesn't do that. I will say that this film doesn't do that because if you watch the Smashing Machine documentary on Mark Kerr from 2002, a lot of it's based off of that, and a lot of the they do a really good job of recreating the real like Pride fights and tournaments that he was in over there. There's a lot of that in the film. They add more to it. I was glad when I saw the trailer. I'm like, yo, the trailer looked just like the documentary, but they do a really good job with fleshing out what doesn't happen during training and in the ring as well.
They did a great job. One thing that A24 consistently does, and they did this in Iron Claw as well, is what I love about A24 is they have a relationship with nostalgia that is very specific, and they know how to, from a cinematography standpoint and a practical and visual effects standpoint, they know how to transport you to a time. And they did a good job. Transport. The wig was off for some of them.
Like I was throwing up the set.
Yeah, the wigs for some of them movie, for especially MJF wig and Iron Claw was bad.
Oh,
but
man.
when they transport you to those different matches and stuff like that,
they
did a phenomenal job. Same thing here. I thought I was in Tokyo.
It
was crazy.
I didn't realize
Rock looked like a whole white man.
That's what I was trying to say. Like,
but when you look at Mark Kerr, when you see him at the end of the film, you see why they cast The Rock, because when you look at him, Mark Kerr, I don't know what his ethnicity is, but when
I think it's like part.
Older, he looks like it's not just not no pure white man.
Unless he gets sprayed.
He ain't straight envelopian.
Maybe he gets spray hands.
His father's Irish, his mother's Puerto Rican.
I knew it was something else up in there. Yeah. I knew it was something because when you see him, he really looked Puerto Rican. Like he looked like Ice might come pick his ass up.
But he act like he's Ice.
American.
Huh?
I said, but he act like he's Ice. He don't act like he's the one that's going to get picked up by Ice.
Right.
No disrespect to nobody. I'm just using words anyway.
But he at A24 didn't do Nora. Neon did Nora.
Shout out to Nora. He said Nora.
Yeah, somebody asked did A24 do Nora. No, Neon did Nora, I believe.
Yeah, Nora. Yes, Nora.
Nora.
That's the thing. I don't. Uncut Gems, I wanted that to do well at the awards, and it didn't because I think a lot of people were turned off by the intensity and everything there. But I think what that couldn't have done, this may be. It may get some Oscars. I don't know if it could win the big one or like the big acting ones, but I wouldn't be surprised if it got choreography or something like that. His
nomination because of who he is. Unfortunately for him, unless it's a really weak year in the male actor category, they can't run him for best supporting because he is the lead. So you can't, because sometimes what they'll do, depending on how much you're in the film, they can squeeze you in a best supporting to make your chances of winning higher.
But he can't.
But with him, unfortunately, that's just not a possibility. He is the lead in the film.
I am. You know who's probably going to win. It's because Leonardo DiCaprio got that out right now. So
I saw one battle after another, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Leonardo DiCaprio always does good, and I really enjoyed one battle after another a lot. It has some comedic pieces. Benicio del Toro is a key in this film. But I don't know if Leonardo DiCaprio did enough. If anybody gets an award out of that film, if I'm doing the nominations, it will probably be Sean Penn and Chase Infinity.
Okay, I like hearing that.
You could run Sean Penn in the best supporting male, and you can run Chase Infinity in best supporting female.
Okay, I like hearing that.
But you can't. Leonardo DiCaprio, if he gets nominated, it's going to be because he's Leo and the film is good,
and he'll probably win if he gets nominated.
But here's the thing: that's negotiable because we don't know what else is in the field.
100%, but it's like
Tyler Perry got cooking.
Yeah. You see that?
It's TV. That's
back the way we supposed to be. Y'all niggas talk about some fucking Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, I know. And then in 8 months, when you finally watch the movie, you're gonna want to be on the pod talk about, oh my God, the Smash Machine.
I won't.
I see you like this. Oh my God.
Y'all seen Smash Machine, yo.
But what I liked about One Battle After Another is it shows how people of different races, backgrounds come together in this current time. And I thought that was very inspiring. And it also pokes fun at some of the eccentricities and things that liberals would do in a time, like in this time, if they did work together.
It's one of those.
And that's what I liked about it. It had some great comedic beats, but it still was a drama. It had some very graphic violence in it.
Yes,
but it wasn't heavy-handed. Tiana did a good job in it, but
that's what I want to see.
It was not like Tiana is in it. She gets enough screen time, but she's really not the center of this film. Right. It's really a film about a father and a daughter and the family dynamic.
I'm with it.
My only issue is I didn't believe Tiana Taylor and Leonardo DiCaprio together. I didn't believe it on screen.
I gotta see it. That may be a conversation for another day, but I gotta see it because it is that is an interesting one. Is there anything else that was going on before we got to get on this show? Anything at all? Say less.
And I've been unplugged.
Yeah, fan been in the win for real. And Math is in the field. Let's get this show started. It's not like we don't got a lot to talk about anyway. Unless I'm tripping, right?
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling.
Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. Shit, if you were rocking with us for the last half hour, you may have got an early. Again, if you put in bets on the Oscars and you put any money on what DDM say, you may owe him at least like $20. Just PayPal, Cash App, whatever the case may be. Piece of the chat. Appreciate y'all for being here as always. It's your boy Cal. I still ain't got no title. We ain't got another show until next week, but I got my squad with me and a goddamn Google Doc with a bunch of black wrestling in it. You saw the squad. Miss Mimi, say what's good to the people, yo.
We got pay-per-view next week?
We got a pay-per-view in Australia next. There's 2 pay-per-views next week. We'll talk about it.
Hey, y'all.
Mimi said this why I showed up. DDM?
Hey, what's going on? It's DDM, the EST of BRP. Back again.
Brother Fam.
Hey, and ain't no need to be in teary-eyed. Fam's the illest, point blank, period. And plus, I got niggas in MD that'll hit you for three G's and some JJ's carry out. Ill Fam 79, the Rain Man.
God damn.
I like your Roku background.
Facts.
Yeah, this is my accommodations for the week.
Facts. Brother Math.
Bill with my A likes. Pencil away my rights, left with a couple night checks and a debt to Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Damon.
Jesus.
Damon.
You feeling all right?
I'm alive.
Facts.
Healthy and all that.
I understand that. That's always good to hear. There's a lot going on. It's a lot of pro wrestling news. So let's get to the news.
The news.
Now, Friday. Shout out. I think one of the themes of however long we have a conversation tonight is going to be shout out Javon Evans. I don't know. I never even think about who Sami Zayn is going to be wrestling, and for some reason, timeline was, oh shit, it's going to be Javon. It's going to be Javon. I think people weeks ago after they had the interaction on the NXT Homecoming show backstage, like it's going to be Javon. It's going to be Javon. And when that music hit, because you already knew the shit was going to be lit. I wasn't expecting the brother to, again, I talked about it on the bucket the other day. I wasn't expecting the brother to have Sami Zayn standing on the top rope. This brother ran across the ring, ran up, stood on the top rope, jumped up, and then it hit that man with a top rope Frankensteiner. Like
Sami was trying to keep up with him.
Shout out Sam. Sammy's been putting on for this US title open challenge. I've been really digging the last couple of weeks of these matches. Javon's on a different level, and Javon don't even need to be on the main roster right now, but Javon's on a different level than a lot of them cats in ring.
I might like to see him just go ahead over there and have an X Division run.
Well, I don't know about that, because seeing him in the ring with Leon Slater, I really enjoyed watching them as a tag team on NXT.
Wow.
I think they did a phenomenal job. And I'm not ready for that title to leave Leon Slater. By the end of Friday night, Javon told Leon, October 12th, we having that match, Bound for Glory. That TNA Bound for Glory show, not this Sunday, but the next Sunday, it's shaping up. It's low-key shaping up. They got what is it? Trix defending the TNA title versus Mike Santana. They've got the Javon and Leon Slater. There was another. Oh, they've got the Hardys versus Team 3D. It's the final tables match between the two of them. The other thing, I'm gonna actually no, I won't sidelight the one conversation, but the one thing we're talking about, we'll get to that in a sec, because we have to finish SmackDown. Because the other match on SmackDown, aside from that
the story work. It seemed like the Miz and Mello was breaking up based off of what the end of the tag match they had against the Street Profits. And I don't know if the Street Profits is breaking up yet. It was an odd SmackDown. It was an odd SmackDown in that main event. It ended up with Jade Cargill. I don't know if I saw word on how many stitches it may have taken to close that situation up above her eyebrow, but it looked like it'd be a lot. But from that spot where Jade was leaking all over that floor to I'm still saying that Nia messed that one spot up.
No, nah.
Talk to me, because somebody on Turnbuckle Talk had a different opinion. I want to hear.
So Nia laying out, right? Mm-hmm. Which means because who won?
She was supposed to win. She was winning the match. Yeah.
There was either supposed to be interference there, which it doesn't really look like.
Would that have been Jade if Jade would have been Jade? On her,
that was either supposed to be, or homegirl wasn't supposed to pin her there yet. But that's what I'm, because I thought she was supposed to. There, right, because Nia sat there and looked up, and the result was the same. It was either on the ref, which at the end of the day,
it's on the ref.
Count at 3. You got to count
that. Who? It's on the ref.
It's on the ref. Yeah.
At the end of the day,
I don't think it's on the ref.
It's on the ref.
If you,
I'm not saying she should have got it, but it's on the ref.
And I think that's what we were seeing this week, because a lot of people put it on her no matter what.
Right, and she even put that statement out. My bad. I'll be better next time.
She had to put something.
She put a statement out.
People was going in. I don't think she could have been quiet about it. Yeah.
But the thing is, like if at the end of the day, if you on TV and whatever's in front of you, they botched.
That was botches.
Right? The wrestlers can, but if you the ref, you gotta count that 3 either way. The fallout is on the wrestlers. So you gotta and hey, whoever, you know what I mean? I kind of I almost feel weird using the term botch in general, just because I go to work but at the end of the day, at the basis of it, the ref has to play it legitimately, right? You gotta play it like it,
especially
it
if
don't matter
she
what
was supposed to win, especially if she was supposed to win anyway.
That's the weird part, is that Tiff still pinned her anyway. So you at the very least, you would think that an audible would have been called from somebody somewhere. Again, if the result was still going to be now Nia looking at the sky anyway.
If someone was in her ear saying something to the contrary, which we don't know.
We don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I've heard
that is how they relay the information inside.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nia wasn't supposed to win. Who won was supposed to. Whoever won was supposed to win. Tiffy Tom was supposed to win.
Yeah, they wanted that match.
But it was the weird, because when they rerouted and kept going, he did win. So if they whoever won was supposed to win, they fixed it. But
it was weird when they rerouted. It was just awkward.
Of course, yeah. That's the thing, is you can't. That's what I'm saying. Why would you can't explain stopping that count? Like,
it's weird. It's weird.
You can explain anything else. You can have another match next week, but you cannot explain not counting.
Well, that's the thing, right? Because obviously this is what the end result was going to be, and this is going to be the match next Saturday, Perth, for fighting for the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. I'm assuming Nia Jax and Jade Cargill about to have some type of yummy.
That would be good. I like it.
That's how they book. Think about the time somebody got messed up legit, and then like, turn it into something.
She about to be Becky Lynch? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that, and I don't think that. I saw some conversation circling around that, and I feel like they might be, because what was the one thing that Jade posted on the time. The caption was like, "Don't ever question my dedication," or it was something to that effect. Jade posted that, yeah, on her socials with the image of the very bloody, wound on her face, the gash up above her eyebrow. I don't know if that's how. We'll see on SmackDown. I don't know how they're going to play that at all, but it don't feel like they got it for Jade with the title right now. So that may be the situation for the time being. Now I thought that was it. Honestly, Friday, I thought that was it, but I forgot that TNA had the Victory Road on. I was sitting here, I was about to go upstairs, and I saw DDM's favorite on the timeline. They were saying Ash by Elegance vacated the title.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
What happened?
I felt so bad for Dana Brooke. We still don't know why she vacated the title.
For those who were keeping score, at Victory Road, Masha Slamovich was supposed to have a match against Ash by Elegance for that title. Masha Slamovich got pulled from it because of the allegations that came out from the ex-boyfriend of domestic violence. I don't know if this meant that Ash was supposed to lose the title, because it was hard to tell. She didn't really give a reason as to why she was vacating. She just says, I'm not able to perform, is like the most she said. And there's been no word on like an injury or like, there's been nothing. But Santino Marella said, boom, we about to do a battle royale. And the two women that end in the battle royale about to face off for the title. It ended up being the woman formerly known as Xia Li and Kelani Jordan. They had a quick match that was refereed by Indy Hartwell, and Kelani.
Love it.
I know 100%. It was for all of the conversation about like Kelani and Carmella, because they're together. Shouts out to them, engaged and everything. People have like, she won the North American title. They're like, oh, is she following in his footsteps? Blah blah blah. I like, just like I think this TNA run has done wonders for Trick. I think if Kalani's able to really use this opportunity as champion to get, because she's got the Indy Hartwell match for the title at Bound for Glory next Sunday. She's an integral part of this NXT-TNA Showdown next week. I feel like it's, if she's not going to be able to get a Trick-like run, it could at the very least give her more exposure and time to talk, and which is always a benefit.
I like that Dana Brooke, she got the title from Dana Brooke, because if you remember at NXT, she was working with Dana Brooke. So I think that was a nice full circle moment. I thought that was a cute little Easter egg to have Dana hold her hand up and she get the title off of Dana. So I thought that was,
her wrestling style favors her too.
Yeah. So it was really cute to see that. I'm not even like a TNA person, but I'm like, if you're going to have an invasion angle, which they changed the name to Showdown, the 7th of October being because of the Hamas invasion in Israel, at least make it competitive. And that's the problem. I love what's going on, but I don't believe that TNA is a threat because they keep losing all the time. Their titles are on WWE people, with the exception of the X Division and a few of the other ones, but their big belts are on WWE people. They took it off of JC to give it to Ash by Elegance to only put it back on another WWE person. I just think like at what point does TNA show some gusto?
I think Invasion. Yeah, I think Invasion.
Okay.
They got to take it back because it was looking crazy. It looks crazy, but I feel like at first I felt like it was one-sided, but it is kind of like it's interchangeable a little bit because those guys are really getting primetime exposure. But it's what happens down the line. So I'm hoping that this showdown, they take everything. Like, I think they need that. Just let them sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna sweep them tag team belts because I think WWE wants the Hardys to have the NXT belts because they never had them.
That is such a wrestling obsession. Like, niggas want to. I feel like at this point when they do it like this, it almost feels fabricated. Like, you put the NXT titles on the Hardys. I feel like at this point it don't mean much.
It don't, but it's just for them to be in the books because they are one of the most decorated and most iconic tag teams, especially in modern wrestling. If you count in post late 90s, 2000s until now, I get it for the record books and for the prestige. The Hardys can say we were tag team champions in every era: NXT, the Attitude Era, the PG era, the COVID era, whatever. So you have that nice history book because New Day had a run with them for a little period of time, so they can say that they got them. So it makes sense to me. And no shade to Dark State, but I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like the Hardys are different, where they're already solidified and they're already etched in history and they're already in the books. I don't think an NXT tag team title run is going to make any difference at the cachet that they're in. Like, always, every time I see them and I'm like, God damn it, like somebody's going to die. I feel like somebody's going to die. But at the end of the day, they're everywhere. They're on they're on with Kai. They're everywhere.
They were on,
they're on the
Kai.
Subway. Like, they're everywhere.
Don't forget they're the fourth row champions.
They are the fourth row champions. Shit.
That's right. So they're like, it's almost as if they revive themselves at this stage of their life. And we're still talking about the Hardy Boys. And every time we see, oh my God, the Hardy Boys were there. The Hardy Boys were there. I just think that great that if they win it, but I don't think it matters because they're already there.
Oh, it doesn't matter for them. But I think for NXT titles, it's not about them. They don't need this. But for the NXT tag team title lineage, to have that name, such an iconic name tied to it, it's just WWE saying, let's go ahead and do that.
And like Rattler Steve saying, they're facing the Dudleys next Saturday at Battle Glory. My fault. So I mean, I think that's another, at the very least, for Bully Ray to be like, hey, and we'll take those damn NXT titles. Like, you know what I mean? It's just one of those to me.
It's just
how crazy is it that they're wrestling each other? The goddamn CSC Music Factory just wrestled last week and are going to be conspicuously out of whatever's going on, so they might could do something or show up somewhere. I would just, if anything, I would like to see them niggas just show up in the front row.
Really.
I'm sorry. Who were the CNC Music Factory?
Christian and Cage.
Who?
Edge and Christian.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Christian and Copeland.
Copeland and Cage.
Yeah.
I also think what is so interesting and so cool about the Hardys is that their visual aesthetic is back. In fashion and in pop culture. Those looks that they had in the early 2000s, that even the music that they come out to, like now punk is back, like hardcore is back, that look is back. But when you are forever cool, and the Hardys, like certain people, like when I look at pop culture, Grace Jones is forever cool. People like Missy Elliott is forever cool, right? They will, even though they age, they are so culturally fluid in how they presented themselves that they will always find relevance in different eras. And I think the Hardys have that energy in a bottle where they will be cool to somebody And now that kids are back into Punk, when you go like Punk shows are back to being packed now. The fishnet tops, the Jinko jeans are back. That streetwear style is back. Like they are forever cool. And so until they decide to hang it up, there will always be a place for them.
I'm assuming that's soon. I'm assuming hanging it up is soon. I think that's why they.
I don't know.
Gotta be soon.
We still watching Rock and Roll Express have matches. I feel like they're the iteration. I think
they're the new school Rock and Roll Express.
But if you look at how the industry treats them, right? It's the same thing. It's that like they were cool and they were cool in a place where it's like they're the good guys that remain cool forever,
and they're still in that vibe,
easy, like nostalgia act to kind of pull from. And Ricky Morton and Robbie Gibson are still having matches, which is insane to me because they look whack.
Yeah, with that damn bleach blonde hair, it's still crazy.
Like, come on,
but
stuck in 85.
Made me what made me understand the Hardys, and I'm not saying this just because I'm a super fan. They're my favorite tag team. Them and Lita changed everything that I thought about wrestling. But what struck me about the Hardys was being at TNA here in Maryland and seeing babies, I'm 40, and seeing kids 19, 20 dressed like the Hardys.
Right.
And they were not alive when the Hardys was out. 20, if they're 19, 20, the Hardys had to me their big explosion was in 99, 2000, 2001, 2002. These are kids born in 2005 showing up at TNA events for signings with the fishnet tops on, the oversized pants and the eye paint. Like the Hardys, I'm sorry, they are out of the three tag teams of that Edge and Christian, that Dudley Boys and the Hardy Boys, they are the ones that, in my opinion, and when I look at how the new generation views those teams, they're the ones that never look corny to them.
Right.
Edge is aging terribly.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think with them, I think they all kind of hold different places, right? Because the Dudleys are easily the most decorated, right? And then I feel like Edge and Christian, to me, can have the best matches today. Right. The Hardys have left the biggest mark and imprint on pop culture, almost outside of just your regular pro wrestling fan. Like niggas that don't know pro wrestling know the Hardys. And I think the cool thing about those three teams are that they all like you can't tell the story of pro wrestling without those three tag teams specifically.
Without that moment in time, 100%. No, it is.
Also, too, another thing with the Hardys. Sorry, I don't want to Jones glaze on them too much.
Hey.
But another thing with the Hardys is people love rooting for a story. You had the drama with Matt and Lita and his whole that whole thing. Then you have Jeff's struggle with alcohol and redeeming himself, then falling back off the
duffel bag. He was a duffel bag boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's like this personal interest in them that is to Fame's point, almost transcends like wrestling.
Indeed. No, 100%.
They really, Matt and Jeff, I'm sorry, them two, they do it for me. And they go, you saw how at Fourth Rope.
I remember. I gotta see.
I should have been rooting for the young new guys. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, you didn't care about
okay, tonight y'all losing. Y'all losing tonight.
Fuck y'all.
The Dudleys were upstairs. That was the thing. I just knew them niggas was coming there because the Dudleys were having a party on the roof that night. That could have been crazy.
Hey, Corey.
Shout out, Corey. How you doing?
F your team, Corey.
F your team, Corey. The other thing before we get to No Mercy, because we mentioned Javon Evans telling Leon Slater that they was having the match at Bound for Glory. Did not mention the main event. of the X Division title with Leon defending that title against Myra Reed on Victory Road. That was a banger. If you've not seen Victory Road, go find it just for that match. You go find it. I think you can watch Cedric Alexander, Zach Wentz, and Trey Miguel on the pre-show on YouTube, but go to, I believe it's TNA Plus or whatever. Go find that show, because they that main event, they worked their ass off in that main event.
I will say this, and I said this in the chat, seeing Leon Slater on NXT, because I've seen him in Indies, that's Leon Slater is now special to me personally, because he's the first wrestler that I've seen in Indies make that progression television in that.
Yeah.
So I have a special place for my British, friend.
Well, I mean, if you want to see more of him, not only will he be wrestling at the Bound for Glory show, but he's actually I tweeted it because I see him everywhere at the X Division title. He's gonna be at Ashe close to midnight defending the X Division title against Fast as Hell, Ian Maxwell, Manny Lowe, Treehouse Lee, and Saeed Al Sabah. That's going to be a scramble match. That's going to be a banger. That's going to be a banger. I really I like that they got that tag match on NXT. I cannot wait to see them wrestle each other.
The tag match was great. They really let Leon get a lot of camera time. They let him get the pin, which kind of scared me because I don't want him to lose. But him and Javon together, I almost wish I didn't see him in a tag team, because I know how WWE thinks. And they were so crisp and looked so cool and so iconic together that I was like, I almost like this too much, and I don't want to. We need to let this should be a one night only kind of thing, because I already know how they get to thinking, and then the next thing you know, there'll be a tag team. And
can't hear you.
My fault. I'm sorry. It seemed like they both kind of the Javons of the world and the Leon Slaters of the world. They just gonna be outside for a bit. Don't worry about them doing nothing but being outside and being great. Although they will be crossing paths and at the showdown.
At the showdown.
Which, I mean, is it facts that they had to change the name because of I mean, we've talked about this. The chat was heavy on it. It is happening on October 7th, and there was one report saying that there were Israeli Israeli folks who were saying that they felt it was offensive to have an invasion show happen.
They never gonna cop to that though. They never. That's what happened.
I saw one article. Yeah, I mean, I saw one article talking about it, and it makes a lot of sense. But again, I think a lot of people saw that happening before it even happened. But NXT No Mercy, Saturday night. You liked it, right, Mimi?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seemed like
what was the vibe?
Our chat was loving it. What favorite match of the night?
Oh my god! Now, favorite and best is two different things.
I want to hear favorite, because there was a lot going on that night.
Now, my favorite match of the night was that damn Jordan Grace and Mariah May, Blake Monroe. Because when Jordan came out, first of all, Jordan, please let that crinkle cut Yaki.
She said it's coming back.
So please don't bring it back.
She's gonna bring it back.
She saved it from what got cut off in the ring. She gonna get it sewed back in.
I don't know.
She's probably gonna get some more.
I thought I was gonna hate the match because WWE did that thing where they overbrand stuff. The trash cans was pink and they had Blake Monroe logo and stuff on it. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna hate this. And they ended up really surprising me, and the match was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah. That was my favorite match of the night as far as being entertained. Match of the night, I can't remember. I know the big ending happened, and I was like, "Oh wow!"
That was definitely a shock. I think a lot of people were surprised.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
but yeah, favorite match of the night was Tacky Yaki and Blake Monroe.
My favorite was Lola and Homegirl. That I always be like, "Why she still got the title?"
JC.
Yeah, that was my favorite match.
She's still
That was a
moving with
good
that
match.
belt too. That was a good match.
JC Jane has really, even though she gets on my nerves, but I'm realizing that it's great that she gets on my nerves because I actually have a reaction when I see it on screen. And it's best to have a reaction than no reaction. And when I see JC Jane, I actually have reactions, and I'm like, oh my God, this bitch. Oh my God. Which means she's doing her job and she's getting herself over. And her in-ring work is really good. Her and Lola did a fantastic job and they over-delivered Saturday night.
They what about Sol Ruka and Jade only got so many minutes, right? I think that was a speed match, so they only did 4 minutes in that match. I think
they maximized it, and I think they did a good job in those 4 minutes. I think the card, like NXT, was more Palooza than the Palooza.
Yeah.
Wait, so Speed is not on a Twitter anymore?
Speed is on NXT now. I think this may have been the first defense on a NXT PLE of the Speed Championships, but yeah, and I don't even know I don't know if they said anything about the men's title yet. I think they've only mentioned this title because Sol Ruka has it. But yeah, I think they're all going to be on NXT and I'm assuming it's going to be like this, just 5-minute matches whenever they book them on PLEs or on the show. But yeah, they NXT they be booking their shows again, starting out a show hot with a Javon Evans, Josh Briggs, and then kind of just being able to roll into each match. They do a really good job of building those shows onto the teased ending of the show where somehow Ricky Saints defeated Femi.
They did him good. They did him good with this whole merging him into this brand.
Who, Ricky?
The way they brought him in. It was, when did he sign?
Has it been a year? Yeah, but I say it ain't even been a full year.
No, but when, like maybe 8 months? I want to say
6
months, and
he was there in Vegas. Yeah, he was already there in Vegas.
But it feels long, so I feel like it was well paced.
And he's already been NXT North American champion.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the way that they've given him everything, it feels long, but it was very well paced. Yeah, February, Mills. Thank you.
It feel a little rushed to me.
Really?
I don't feel like when I see him on screen and maybe I'm just looking at the NXT crowd, I don't feel like the crowd is 100% behind him yet.
They're not. I don't think they are. That's why I think the pace was the way it was, but for some reason, it's almost like you feel psyched out.
Yeah.
You feel psyched out. For me, I feel like when we hear the reaction, it's not as strong as I would have thought it was going to be, but he blends very well. Like, I'm interested to see. I just want a story out of him. I think that's give him a story.
Yeah, the thing with Ricky is he came into NXT as a name, and he was a name that people have been waiting for. And I think not that he's been going through the motions, but he's been doing the things. He's been having the programs with the mid-card guy and eventually beating that mid-card person for the title. He's then moved on to, this type of program where he's become a world champion. It definitely, 6 months is definitely, or I guess 8 months at this point is 8 months. But the one thing that's been missing has been the real moments. I don't think there's been a lot of he's been on the ground beat down by somebody who double crossed him types. Like he needs stuff that people could really sink their teeth into character wise. But he just got the title. Again, I'm not campaigning for anybody to hit the main. I'm not even trying to disrespect nobody. Let these people, mature down there and get the fullest of the potential, reach the fullest of their potential down there before going up there, not fully cooked. And I think Ricky, if we're talking about the crowd not being as connected as maybe some of the other people down there, keep it in the oven. Let them work and shine down there for however long it takes.
I also think I think intent is important here, right? Because if he was brought along and you rooted for him to be that champion and to get it, because I don't know if we know what's next with that character, because I think they've kind of played the 50 with how that character or who that character is going to be moving forward, good guy, bad guy. If he's going to be the bad guy that he should be, because Rick will be better in that role, you don't want him to have earned it and it was perfect. Like, you want to be like, nah, nigga, I wanted to be it and I took it and I told y'all. And when y'all niggas was fighting with them niggas across the street that I don't care about, I walked through the crowd to that championship because that was my championship. And that should be, for me,
that should be the conversation.
That should be the promo, goddamn it. I don't care nothing about what they doing across the street. They ain't us. I'm NXT, nigga. I'm the champion. I can't wait to see that Ricky, because that's the Ricky that is going to come across. And Ricky, for me, I can't wait to want to boo Ricky.
Yeah, because he's not playing it like that. And when I look at people like, when I look at an Ethan Page who had that same story, Ethan just executed it better. And I think also too, Ethan Page had an advantage in that he didn't have as big of a name. I don't know what his name is indie-wise, but the expectation wasn't as high. So he didn't come in with like preconceived notions or like pressures. Like, oh, it's Ethan Page. Oh, they actually got a plan for him. Oh, they got a plan for him, and he actually executing and killing it to the point now where I'm like, if Ethan Page gets the big belt again, I won't be mad.
He probably should get another run with it at some point. I think
like a lifer, though.
He does feel like a lifer.
Rick feels like a lifer, and that's the thing. They got to embrace that eventually. I feel like
you said who feels like a lifer?
I think Ricky feels like a NXT.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not giving main roster, at least not yet. For me. Some of these people are, to me, I think they really need to just make Evolve your developmental and make NXT a hardcore solidify. Okay, this is a brand.
Well, it is a brand, but maybe a higher category, maybe.
Stop worrying about trying to funnel people through.
Yeah.
I like that Evolve, because that Evolve show, low key, they be working on it. That shouts out, what's homegirl's name? Chantel Monroe. I seen her wrestle.
Yeah, Chantel is a king, man.
She's got the gimmicks. I think once they figure everything else out, I think she'll be an interesting one.
She got to cook a little bit in the ring, but
no, 100%.
Chantel is definitely a king.
It's funny to see how they got. And I guess the other question, because we talked about the one person who won out that match and where they may be. I mean, there was a brother that lost number one on the BRP 50 this past year. He finally, it's interesting. Actually, where's my applause button now? Because I do want to say, while this looks like this is really bad on the screen, I want to shout out Femi. I want to shout out Trick Williams, and I want to shout out Ricky Saints. I saw a stat the other day. It's been a year since NXT went to the CW, and within that year, it's been a black person as the NXT champion throughout that entire time frame, and it's continuing on. I mean, I don't know if that's the brothers. I don't know if that's a Shawn Michaels. I don't know what it is, but I'd like seeing it. But a lot of people think that Femi may be the guy meeting John Cena in DC in December to make his main roster debut. What my question to y'all, anybody, math, what happens with Femi?
He's going up. He's
soon?
Going. Yeah, I think that may have been it. I thought he had a match coming up with Trick Williams.
He was supposed to, when it was supposed to be it was supposed to be for the Showdown, right?
Yeah.
Or for one of the, I think they originally booked it for the Showdown. And I forget what it was, something that happened. Aside from the title being lost, but something else happened.
Yeah, but I thought that was a sign that Trick was gone. but I think Oba is out of there.
If you don't think Oba makes the showdown, or if he backstage like, all right,
It's possible.
bags him out.
It's possible to throw you off the smell, to throw you off the scent. You know what I mean? Because we all think that that's what's next for Oba is the main roster, either Sami Zayn open challenge or John Cena, to show him on the television.
Yeah,
NXT to throw you off the scent, but I think he's gone.
I hope not.
Me too.
I hope not.
Ain't nothing left.
Well, nah,
And
I
that's
disagree.
too. I think he hit a ceiling too.
I think he can do the same thing that Trick been doing.
TNA.
Yes,
No.
I would rather see, and I feel like we talked about this,
we probably
maybe in the group chat, is I would rather see Trick Mellow Gang go back up as a tag team and beat Miz up, and then have a tag team run, which I feel like there's a better place for them, and then have Oba take that NXT title and run over there and fight all them niggas over there and kind of play the back and forth there. Just because I'm leery of what happens when you put him in other niggas' hands. You know what I'm saying? He's
when
on
Oba's
the
in
niggas' show.
triple when he's on the SmackDown writers.
When you take the niggas off the niggas' show, I get scared.
Dude,
I don't think I don't think it's a lot you have to do to make Oba Femi.
No. I don't worry about them making Oba. I worry about them making a place for Oba. Right? Is what division? Like, is he mid-card title nigga? Is he winning squash matches when he gets up there? Or do they turn on that nigga into Saba Simba? I am frightened.
Well, I like it. It's right now. I think the only things that would make the most sense is either you debut him on that open challenge and he take the title. I would give him the United States title right out, or
then I shut up.
It's a bunch of shit for him to do.
Or he would be the guy who would be defeating Cena at Saturday Night's main event in DC. I think it's right now for me. If you bring him up, it's one of the two. I think you have to establish Oba he's already a monster, but I think you have to put that stamp on him that first day. I went here and I took this title. I went here and I crushed your world champ. Like he has to do something,
just like he did in NXT with the North American Championship. So just
anybody got a line?
Right?
Anybody got a line on some work that I could sell to get into that DC show?
Hey, I saw the prices.
Word on the streets.
Oh, the prices are crazy.
Word on the streets is, boy.
There's a you know how they do like the deals where you can be front row and like take the picture with Cena and you get a gift. I want to say it was like 5 figures. I like legit like 16,000 or something like that.
It wasn't even money on the forum. It was just like the organs that you were willing to give. Like the kidney
package deals. One kidney, they had a couple toes.
Had an actual heart in the middle of the ring. I don't know what. I'm not paying that one.
WWE.
How much? I wonder how much the nosebleeds are.
December 2020.
They're not up there yet.
Yeah, they don't go on. Their pre-sale is if y'all got the email.
I think it's October 15th or something like that.
17th is the actual sales.
But they are saying 11,000 for the floor tickets.
It's no joke.
Yeah, I just don't think for the Capitol Arena. First off, been there, done that. Second thing, it's in Chinatown in DC, and with everything that's going on in DC, I was just in DC to see Stereolab last week. And the feeling in DC, no shade,
it's different.
It as a person who would go to DC every week, because it's right down the street for those of you not in the area in the chat and watching, it feels different. As soon as you step off the train, it feels different walking through Penn Station. You know, they have and the thing is, I keep thinking of myself as a young bitch, but I have to realize that I'm technically middle-aged now, even though I don't think like that.
It's not technical.
But seeing the faces of the actual National Guard troops, and
they were showing face.
Yeah, they're National Guard. So they're babies.
They had to.
And you walk through and you see such a look of I'm sorry on their faces.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was waiting for my bus to go back home because the train stopped running, and they was like, "How you doing?" And I was like, "I'm doing okay." They were very nice, very like sweet, very hospitable. And one of the guards said, "I like your nails," and I was like, "These are babies that they got standing out here, and these are kids who." They signed up for this to go to college, to help do sandbags and storms, do their little. They didn't sign up for this. No, and you see it on their faces.
It's doing their job.
And when you go through DC, like Stereolab was at, and this is so off topic. I'm going to wrap it up, I swear. But Stereolab was at Howard Theater, and I got off the Amtrak, off the MARC train, and I caught the red train to the green train. And just being on what was so ironic is when I came back from the show to go home, knowing what we all know right now, is seeing National Guard troops patrolling Union Station while Latino workers are doing construction inside of and doing housekeeping. That was such a juxtaposition to watch, knowing what's going on, to see National Guard troops, but those Latino people are still doing construction in that food court, and they're still cleaning up.
How about that?
They still gonna work. They gonna work. They working, folks.
Especially in the era where WWE superstar Bad Bunny's going to be playing the Super Bowl, and they saying we're gonna have ice out that motherfucker. Like, what are we doing?
They gonna tackle Benito in the middle of the stage, in the middle of the show. They're gonna shut it all down. Hold on.
You know what?
Cut the music.
Bad Bunny. Let me just go ahead and say Bad Bunny real quick. Bad Bunny is a great actor.
Mm-hmm.
He is a great wrestler. Mm-hmm. He is one of the world's, if not top, but one of the world's top stream artists. Mm-hmm. He is putting on for his island. He is thinking about the people on his island. Like Bad Bunny has out of nowhere become a cultural icon. Yes. He is a cultural icon. Mm-hmm. He's not an artist. He's a cultural icon. It's a difference.
Shout out everybody sharing that entrance he did at the Backlash in Puerto Rico.
With the New Jack cart.
Yeah, they still don't give New Jack no love like they should be for that. But that's another show for another day. Before we get to anything else, I did want to run down this. It's got its own Wikipedia page. NXT versus TNA Showdown.
Yes,
will be airing on the CW this Tuesday. Counter programming alert. It is that Tuesday is AEW Homecoming. I don't know what else.
Is that because of Major League Baseball playoffs?
I would assume so. Yeah, AEW is on Tuesday, and I think Collision's on Wednesday in the Dynamite spot. So I'm assuming that's why they NXT and TNA this. But hey, you've got Mustafa Ali returns on NXT this week. The challenge
giving pro wrestler in the industry.
Fact.
It was so nice to see him. I felt so happy.
It was. I like that they picked up the story. Mm-hmm. I really like that. And it says a lot of what they think about him. The fact that they gave him that. I like that a lot.
You know what? And it's so funny because watching NXT on Tuesday and seeing Jakara, seeing the Iconics, seeing it was strange.
That whole TNA women's team is literally former WWE. Low key, they were all over there.
I think that's the point.
Yeah, well, 100%.
I feel like somebody turning on, you know what I mean.
They know what they're doing.
There's a story to be told there, and I think that's
I love that
part. Yeah.
Shout out them putting Mara Sade in there though. I mean, it was really good to see that she was able to be in the mix because she be on social media like, hey, y'all ready to watch, nigga? You watching? Mm-hmm. Neither.
I love her. I feel like she elevated her look from Jakara Jackson.
I like the hair.
She just looks amazing.
She cut her. Yeah, a lot of people were saying Miss Lash Legend should have been on NXT. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, I
Shut
thought
up,
the
my
NXT
DJ.
team was a little like,
It's so
Sabotage. Shout out to the Beast.
how about that?
I wanted the NXT team to be like star studded. I wanted it to be like,
Yes.
well, let's
you
run
know.
through it. You got the women's NXT team, obviously led by JC Jane. She picked Jada Parker, Sol Ruka, and Lola Vice to take on Team TNA, which is led by Kelani Jordan, with the Iconics and again the Mara Sade. I'm looking at that team. I feel bad for Kelani because I think there's a couple of hitters over there on the Team NXT that might take them out. On the men's Survivor Series tag team style match, Team NXT, again, led by Ricky Saints, he got Trick, Javon, and Miles Bourne to go up against the Mike Santana-led Team TNA with Frankie Kazarian, number 51, and Leon Slater.
Now, Cal,
Yes.
is a Survivor Series 5-on-5?
Traditionally, it was 5-on-5, yes, and then I think at some point they went to 4-on-4.
They did?
I think for a bit. I want to say when they brought it back, when they did the Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. I don't remember if it was 5 people for that, but yeah, they were doing. Originally, it was 5-on-5, and then at a certain point, it was teams of 4.
And the only
I feel like
is because for this, it should have been 5-on-5.
As long as it's elimination and not just a single pin, I'm okay with the size of the team. I hate when they just be like, well, one nigga ain't no sole survivor. Nah, this is whack. Like this ain't no survivor. If it ain't elimination, you know what I mean, and you got 3 people on one side, 1 person left on the other, I don't want to see. That's not a Survivor Series match. It's got to be elimination.
My personal opinion, I think this should have been a pay-per-view.
I thought it was. I'm confused.
Again,
it's on CW.
Counter program, and there's an AEW show on the other channel. This is what they've been doing since for the 6 years that AEW Dynamite's been on. When it's been situations like this, they start heavy hitting, and I mean this is a heavy hitting show. That Mustafa Ali, Ethan Page going to be the one. The other match on that show, again, we talked about it earlier. Winner takes all. Hardy Boys versus Dark State. TNA titles and the NXT titles are both on the line.
I hope Hardy Boys win because I'm sorry, Dark State just don't have the juice for them to be carrying 2 belts to me. Like I
feel like I think that might be you might be campaigning for them to win. Hardy
that would be crazy.
I mean,
that would be crazy.
You campaigning. You telling us why?
I don't believe them.
But this is what I'm saying. This would it take if you beat them. If you beat them,
they need more people.
If you already don't believe them, and then they lose this match to these old niggas that are clearly the nostalgia act, then what's the point? Like, what are you here for? You grand opening, grand closing. Get these niggas out of here.
It would be Rap City for real.
You know what? You make a very valid point. But what I don't like, and this is what I don't like with wrestling sometimes, is, and I get you have to give people a chance to get over, but from a screenwriter perspective, like whoever put these 4 people together, physically they look great together.
Yeah.
But chemistry-wise, the white boy just looks out of place. Like
very he sucks.
Weird.
Just keep his mouth closed at all times.
He's not good at all. He's not good.
Dion Lennox, I believe him.
He's good.
And I believe dark skin
Saquon
Sugar.
Right. Big Nasty with the dreads.
Not Big Nasty. Shout out to Big Nasty too.
Yeah, like he alright, but I like honestly, Dion Lennox and Dark Skin is the ones that believe it. To me, the white boy and Big Nasty kind of bring it down.
Osiris Griffin is a Big Nasty.
Is he the one with the headband? He got the headband.
Yeah, he's
he sounded very
too small. Mimi, it'd be giving a whole.
He was giving. Like Dion. Yeah, he was giving like somebody that I would see on Could Have Been.
Right.
Not could have been. Would have been. Could have been a wrestler. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He's like the way his promo, everything was off. Who?
Cuz Shiggity. What's
Drewski?
his buddy name? Yeah, Shiggity. Shiggity
I
and
mean, that's the
Shiggity,
gimmick.
he had some big joint. It was a big giant size joint.
That was the one that won.
Okay.
That
Oh,
was
ain't see the big giant size joint?
I
he was in?
did. I didn't understand
Oh,
what was happening though.
She was
I
like
didn't-
6'7". She was like
So-
6'7" legit.
6'7". So
He looked
me and
scared. He looked scared.
Yo,
so
You know
me and
what's-
Bull Earl got a running joke like Drewski's emote is to laugh. Like that's just his emote, but
Mhm.
like
Yes.
You seen that joke? He's
Yeah.
like,
belly. From the belly.
I forgot about
that's
that.
just- He was a dog, but no, I can climb a tree.
I could climb a tree.
Yeah,
When
well,
I-
you know what?
That was the
Would
name of the
be- what
episode
would
on
work?
the Patreon. I ain't gonna hold you.
You know what would work? Somebody brought up OTM in the chat. If I was to put Dark State together, I would nix the white boy, put in close your ears, except for Mimi. The sexy one, not the one that's got the wide nose, Mimi, but the one that got the sharp nose that's tall. I would have put him with
Little young
Dion
snapper.
and dark skin, yo. Nix the white boy, and then Big Nasty would work with that because
Always with Nick and the white boy. With that
Big
nigga eye.
nasty.
yeah, because then I would believe that group because the sexy yo from OTM, at least when
Sexy
he
Yo
talked,
crazy.
I believe him,
Mm-hmm.
and so I would believe that more. But I think White Yo from LFG and Big Nasty make it look goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to get. I
Obviously.
think they purposely put White Yo from LFG on because he needs something. Like he need to learn how to talk and he need to be around people that's.
But this
humans.
is the group.
Yeah, well, it's not. This ain't hit. This wasn't the fit for him though.
Mhm.
It's too black.
Yeah, and that's fine. Sometimes you try, like, oh, I might put a white boy in there. You're like, no, that's a terrible idea. You gotta get him out here. Sometimes that happens, right, in real life. So you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sometimes it happens, and you just gotta move on past it and act like it never happened. That's fine with me. I'm okay with it.
Oh man!
I'm sorry. What y'all talking about?
We would, you know what we was talking about? What we gotta talk about? That was good. That was good. Roman Reigns. Someone said Roman Reigns got more returns this year than Cody got defenses.
Hey, listen. Sometimes, listen. The fifth time you played boots on the ground in the party is not going to hit. Like
It don't hit the same.
Fourth time.
I was surprised. I was surprised people.
It's always gonna hit good for me.
This is Survivor Series War Games? Like, is that they building for that? With this
I
right
think
now?
this time the actual story, because I think we are back to I think we're back to a bloodline situation.
Bloodline Black?
Yes.
I believe so.
Yes.
And
I don't
it's-
know what inning we're in. We don't know.
if you look at it, listen, it wasn't art. I ain't gonna call it art. I ain't gonna call it cinema. But they told you what they were going to do when they showed. No, put the shot back up. They showed you when they put this shot at the end of it with the leaf fitting and you know what I mean.
The credits.
When they showed it, and Jimmy was in the background, and they were telling you the beginning of a story. Like they were saying, "All right, we back now, season 3. Season 3 is back."
And how Jimmy move? Is he going to go back into the fold, or is he going to? Is this going to be a Jimmy going to stay by himself like Jay did?
I think
own.
you keep going there because you remember Jay left and Jay was the one. I'm cool with y'all. And they was like, wait, I remember what you was doing with you because he's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Trust me. I can wrestle with y'all. Blah 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 blah. Now every week Jay's like, why the fuck you helping LA Knight? Why the hell you out here doing this? We supposed to be out here working on this. And Jimmy's like, nah, I'm helping him like I'm gonna help you. Like I think that path is what it's gonna be, where it's gonna be Jimmy on the out. Clearly, Roman sees something in Jay right now. And it was probably that year of having the Yamin on his back. You know, it's just 4 letters, 1 word.
He said it. Yeah. He said it. He said to Cody, he was like, I'm trying to get back to that. And he was looking at his belt.
Oh, shit.
There's nothing wrong with being Kelly Rowland. And, you know, Jimmy.
She the finest one anyway.
You know, Okay, but Jimmy, Jimmy, it's nothing wrong with being Kelly.
Or
Rowland.
is Jimmy Michelle?
He's definitely Michelle.
No, he's not Michelle. Let's not. No. He's funnier.
He's not Michelle.
He's
not
funnier,
Michelle.
and he's a better promo, but he hasn't got the booking yet.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Facts.
Let's be clear. Listen, that nigga, every time he get a chance and they throw him a little bit, he shine. But he like get drunk and he's been hurt. So you know what I'm saying?
Now he got issues.
Somebody brought up a good point in the chat. Naomi gonna drop that baby in a minute, so he's gonna have to get some time. He's gonna put that time with his fam. To Fam's point, to validate or not validate, because he don't need my validation, but to further support Fam's claim in regards to the story, I think that makes sense, because this is a great way to have Jimmy get his ass beat and then go be with his new child and his wife for a little bit, and then come back and be a monkey.
Well, she's not showing yet.
Yeah, so
9 months.
She was outside, right? I saw her in a couple of dresses.
Ain't she like 2-3 months?
Paris.
Something like
She's
that?
in Paris. Say it again.
Ain't she like 2-3 months or something like that?
Yeah, she's super early. Yep.
That's crazy.
So we got 3 months for the rest of this year. It'll be about WrestleMania. He gonna have to die.
Probably.
Yeah.
And he will probably die at WrestleMania.
He may die at WrestleMania.
Who kills him, Brock or the Bronze? Because that's the idea.
Or his brother.
But see, I don't think that's what they doing though.
I can't tell what
It doesn't feel like that's what they doing. And plus, his brother doesn't have a kill a nigga cachet. He would need help.
He's building. Here's what I'm saying.
It will be him and Big Cuz.
You call him Fredo? That's crazy.
But Jay is all of that yeet stuff is chipping away slowly.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap for that shit.
He's morphing into something completely different, and it feels super slow, but it's happening. So who knows?
It's just me, Oos. Day one. It's just me, Oos. Day one. It's just me, Oos.
We'll see about that. I wonder.
Just nonstop. What you gonna say?
Wait, hold on.
Like, what version is this? What version is this?
This is the
look at my eyes.
This the hippo version.
This the black heat version. It's like
what is this? A mashup?
This is the medley. It's the WrestleMania medley.
This is what they play down that one night down the hippo. This is the version they play over there.
Was there any?
All right. Okay.
Asuka missed it Iyo on Raw. Was that the other big thing on Raw? That story?
Yeah. That, and we got to talk about AJ Lee a little bit.
Why?
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm
what?
sorry. Did she do something significant?
I mean, that's the thing. Did she?
Is there a plan for her? I don't know what they're planning on doing with her. Honestly,
Who knows?
I haven't heard anything.
She might be dated. I didn't know she was she on TV
after the. She hasn't been seen. She's she spots. They're too busy building real TV.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm all right with this. Listen, there are too many people. There are too many people on TV that don't speak good English, right? It's too many. It's niggas on commentary. It's niggas in different segments. Listen, I need at least. Listen, that's fine. I know it's world wrestling. I don't care. I've been watching wrestling a long time. I need at least one nigga on here.
I think I love what you're saying, because you sound like a lot of the wrestling base in America. And you guys are still not realizing that they're moving away from you. And they have to, this is truly, it was called World Wrestling Entertainment for a long time, and it really wasn't World Wrestling Entertainment. Now, it really is World Wrestling Entertainment. And I think that a lot of the American audience
What?
still haven't grasped that concept, and you're going to see a lot more of this. And I
If
think,
you look like because even with
damn
this
it.
story, has been easily told. I don't want to hear like Iyo and what's her name? Just let Asuka do something and let Rhea Ripley, because even Rhea Ripley got an accent. Like let them do all the rest of them niggas just shut up, just cry or something, and then
No, you like
but
you
then we
I don't think they
then we
can.
go back to Stephanie Velcro, and Velcro can't talk good neither. You know what I'm
She
saying?
taking English
wait,
classes.
Velcro can't talk.
wait.
You'll save your pay per
I'm
view.
confused.
She can wrestle.
She's having English classes.
Y'all don't like the dialogue? Is that what you're saying? Is that what I'm getting out of this conversation?
Some of it, like, listen, there are people that come across no matter what they have to say, i.e., Asuka.
What
Right?
you think, Mav?
He don't want to get dirty. I'm down
He
here in
don't
this
wanna
mud
get
by
dirty.
myself.
He don't want to get dirty.
I don't care.
I personally think the charm of this Iyo, Asuka, Kyrie, Rhea situation is the fact that they are that it's not their first language.
Mhm.
And once again, and I said this I think last week or the week before, what is so special about this feud is that we have never seen on American television in any promotion that I can recall a storyline starring 3 Asian women where people are really getting invested, and you have these women who are not using English as their first language. Asuka cut another great promo last week
Asuka
backstage.
special.
Oscar
Like
definitely
she and Kyrie is playing her part. From a speech perspective, Iyo is the weakest link to me.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
she is emoting. Like you can tell.
All
that
she got to
those
do is
three-
a big cries.
Yeah, those
That's
three. You can tell that they're working together. Like that's a money shot.
Yes, 100%.
That's a money shot.
Hey, hold on, because I mean that's a double entendre.
The Smashing Machine.
All right,
That's the name of the
nigga.
episode. It's the name of the episode. This your fault though. This your fault.
Cuz
His fault.
Yeah, I think.
what you supposed to do after you say Smash Machine?
I think they speak just enough English to tie it together, but like it is just so. This is I really want people to appreciate how iconic this is, and how this is such a watershed moment for Japanese women, Asian women in wrestling. Because for so many years, Asian women did great in ring work and had to put over women who were far inferior than them.
Stop it, man.
So, but DDM, look at how well, like when Asuka had her promo and she was moving in and out of English, right? They subtitled the whole thing, and I thought her part always comes across
for sure,
exactly how it should be.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right? And then when juxtaposed with Iyo and Sailor Moon, god dang
You
it.
can't
Kyrie
really say
saying?
Kyrie,
Kyrie
though,
saying.
because Kyrie doesn't say much. She says just enough.
She shouldn't say anything.
She just gotta cry.
Yeah.
They
She
get
shouldn't.
scared.
I think honestly, to me, part of the charm is that
Whoa.
because we're all sitting here acting like we never watched Kung Fu Theater, we never
What?
watched those voiced over,
Wait.
Kung Fu
What do you mean we all?
Here he go. He's 7 years old in here. I think that one of the main things is that we need to keep it right in focus is WWE is going to be in Japan. I think it's October 17th and 18th, and they've already booked. I think there's a tag match the one night, and the other night there's a triple threat with Asuka, Julia, and I think Kyrie. I don't know, or there's some combination of them going off over there. I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing a lot of this to have some stuff to do. They may even do some more storyline stuff over there in particular because all of them are going to be in Japan. But yeah, I think, but everything that's happening right now, because they're going outside like that, you're going to start to see more stuff like this. Just like when Gunther goes overseas, they kind of highlight him as well. You know, when he goes to his, or Rey Mysterio when they go to Mexico and whatnot. And I think you're
Y'all
going
Do
to
you
see
have
that.
an explanation on why was so much missed last week?
I just think it looks cool.
It was too
Oh,
much.
She
Was
had
there
all. I
sometime-
don't know. I don't think they've ever really explained the mist on WWE TV like others have. The colors mean like the colors are supposed to do different. Like Muda had 3-4 different mists, and if you
Hey,
got
yo,
sprayed
the
with the red one, it wasn't like the green
centipede
one.
paint. The centipede paint.
Oh,
that
it's
I-
amazing. It's
It's hard.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's hard.
She is Asuka. I want another run. Put one of them belts back on her.
I think that's happening. Yeah,
Put a belt back on her. Okay, that's another person who can elevate that Intercontinental belt.
Oh yeah,
If you don't put in the big one,
It can do-
you put her in that Intercontinental belt. And just let her rap.
I was
And
gonna
be
say.
this villain. It's like a mixture
Monster.
of a anime villain meets Disney, but it's like sinister. Like it is so great to see
you got
women. Like Asuka's in her 40s.
Mhm.
To see women, see Naomi, the run that she just had, women later in their careers having such
Canadian is the
resurgences
strongest.
and renaissance
Canadian.
in their careers and not be, because you know the stereotype was, oh bitch, once you get this age, bitch, it's over, you're gonna be Ivory.
Mhm.
It's great to see women late. I think this is it's nuggets we're missing in wrestling right now with the evolution of women.
Hey, listen, I will say that I feel like is a sign of the times. There are two things that I don't want to call it this administration, but like this group of niggas is running the place does they like old niggas, right? They don't mind old women, which I feel like previous administrations, you know, once things start sagging, you gotta go. Like I feel like that's one thing that they get right, and awareness and understanding what was so slow. Awareness is one of the things that they get now. Me and Cal actually specifically talked about this the other day, that like they know what perception is, and if something is moved away from or moved away toward, it's intentional.
There's a reason, yeah.
So I think they're kind of gives, and I think one of the big pluses of the guys now is that they believe that it's important for the older folks, including the older women, to be successful on your TV because they can teach and they can show what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
It's why that main event scene is very, very old.
Yeah.
Where Bianca at? That thing, this is the longest finger injury I've ever seen.
Listen, when they were talking about it, it did not sound good.
No.
The way they've been talking, the last time we heard about that finger, it was still like she had a knuckle pregnancy. Like it looked crazy.
Yeah.
And it looked like she had a championship ring. And the way they described it and talked about it wasn't like, a couple weeks. That's not what it sounded like.
Yeah, it sounded like it was going to be a bit, unfortunately, because that's one person that would help things out a lot, wherever she would land immediately. I think that's most of Raw. Everything else is they're kind of just, everything else is kind of just moving, especially because we've got Crown Jewel on Saturday morning next week.
Can we talk about how Tiffany? I feel like she got this belt for almost a year, but it's not. I don't look at it as a year where it was like, oh, Tiffany had the belt for a year. It's like you got the belt for a year by default because of injuries, and they just don't know what to do.
It definitely feels like they've been confused about how to finish that.
The highlight of your reign was Charlotte. That was the highlight of your reign with Charlotte.
And that
wasn't even that great.
And that was 6 months ago.
It was actually bad and indecisive. But for the most part, I believe that is clearly the booking of that. I think that's the one thing. I think booking is really important with new folks, right?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
like when you put a title on someone who's established, one of these old niggas that they have at their main event scene, that's easy to like be like, okay, he's had a run, he's had these matches. But when you have someone young and you're putting together a reign, it's got to be booked well to where, all right, well, if it ain't a good story, we get a good match. If it ain't a great match, we get a good story. But I mean, listen, you got to be able to do one of the two each way, and new people need help.
100%.
Yeah, because this Tiffy time is giving college cheerleader, and
Snooze.
it's
NXT Tiffy. I need NXT Tiffy.
I don't even think NXT Tiffy was that great.
NXT Tiffy.
She wasn't there long enough, in my opinion.
She was rap.
She did what, like 2-3 years at the most, something like that?
Yeah.
Did
But when
she?
Maybe 2 years?
She was telling them girls, "I'm better than you," and you know it. Like she was her JF. Like it was
earlier.
Good.
Oh well, yeah, it was good, but that was good at NXT with the caliber of women that's here now. And I don't believe her when she say that. And if I see you in the ring next to an Asuka,
You don't believe it.
Next to it's not believable. Like it's believable in the locker room full of scared little girls. Not to say they're little girls, but I'm just using an analogy. But you up there with grown women there, and you really gonna say I'm better than you and I believe it? You saw how that worked out with you in Charlotte.
Yeah, because they yo-yoed it, and that was they was like, oh well, we should do this, we do that. That was listen, that was a terrible. The coaching was bad. The goddamn play calling was bad. The performance on the field was bad. You just got to complete everybody stank there. And it wasn't good, right? And I think that's important when you got a new nigga. She's a new nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do at the beginning of the run, if it don't work and you don't pivot in time, you are going to create almost a black hole of doubt because niggas like, oh, she's whack. And once the crowd in their mind fold them arms up and feel away, it doesn't matter how good the matches are. It doesn't matter how good the booking is. If
you're over it,
already don't care no more. It's done.
See you later.
Yeah, because I don't think he's doing her any favors keeping the belt on her, but I also understand the dilemma because if you take the belt off of her, who do you put it on?
Who do you put it on? You'd have to either make somebody right then or there and give it to somebody.
You don't want to see Nia Jax. You chain Roxanne to the Judgment Day.
Man,
I would take Roxanne.
I would have loved the Roxanne.
Yeah, that would have been a nice rivalry. You could have repeated that from NXT. You chained her to the Judgment Day, so she's not on SmackDown. You don't have anybody. Bianca's out. You don't really have nobody on SmackDown, and you keep rotating her feuds with Nia. Nobody wants to see the belt on Nia at this time.
No, nobody likes Nia.
There really ain't nobody that's like ready to lead over there.
Nobody. Oh, sorry.
It's because is Natalya on SmackDown?
She's not on TV enough for you to care.
Give me Black Natty.
Right. If you were giving, Natty low-key legend, this would be a prime time for her to get it.
All right, Alexa Bliss, get ready to drop them titles because there's going to be a couple of plays they about to run, and that's one play that they always going to run. They always going to run that Charlotte Flair title run play. Don't be surprised. There's only so many women over there that have done it before, and they would probably trust it to run it for a little bit.
I don't think Charlotte gets it anytime soon. I think she's in a great space. Unfortunately, they didn't build people at all this year on SmackDown.
I don't know if Julia could probably hold it, but I don't know if
nobody's going to care if Julia holds it because nobody cares that she has the U.S. title. They shouldn't bid on Julia. Julia is in a place where she might not be able to return. What'd you say, Mimi?
I'll be forgetting she has it.
Right.
B-Fab, Meechin, call up Lash.
Meechin.
B-Fab and Michin's above B-Fab, but they all kind of around the same place, and it's not world
I don't
champions.
believe.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
The roster is depleted. That's what it feels like. That's really what it feels like.
It's just not, and it doesn't have to be that way. I think that they just are in this strange holding pattern where SmackDown is just not a priority. And I think also, too, it may be a USA thing, because when you look at their other products, you have Netflix, which they're going to satisfy.
Yep.
You have now ESPN, which already smacked them on the hand and said, "Bitch, if you send us some trash again, don't play with us, bitch. We gave you too much money for this shit."
Right.
The CW has a capped audience with NXT, so that the CW is going to get a quality product because of what that product is.
Yeah, but they can't do this. They cannot take these people money and give them shit fucking product.
That's
Like, you cannot do this. Like,
you got to return
regardless
something at some point.
Exactly. You got to treat every single sponsor, every single partner the same. They cannot feel like they're lacking in some space.
Right.
And that, I'm sorry, it goes to the booker.
Well, because remember, and this is the same network that when Vince felt like, or they said they were trying to do something special for them, they gave them the 24/7 title. Like they've done things to like kind of make them, just like they did with Saudi with all the green belts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Actually, them green belts and the lineage of the green belts and what they stand for is very interesting. But it's always to make you feel better, to give them something that, like, another accoutrement or whatever. But
you're not even giving them viewers.
But Saudi played the long game. Saudi said, "We'll take this whack ass greatest Royal Rumble and this crown jewel, but we're gonna have the real shit in a minute."
I'm gonna get
sure
you.
Enough, they got the real shit. They got. I just seen the commercial with Sierra and Busta Rhymes. They got every comedian known to man.
They had them all over.
They was interviewing one comedian. I forget the name. They said one comedian, he said, "I told them no." They countered the offer double what the rate was.
Yeah, they said they was M's. Yeah, they was giving them bank for that stuff. Yeah.
What can I do? Can I do something?
No shade. And all them people mad at the comedians. Now, here's the thing with the people mad at the comedians. I get it because of what some of these comedians' social commentary is in their shows. So it is contradictory. However, y'all are still watching WWE. Y'all are watching all this stuff. You can't get mad at these folks for getting that bag, because that's their Escape America money, bitch.
Yeah. Are you going to play 2K?
Right.
Because you know where that money's going now. Sorry, man.
No shade.
I'm sorry.
It is what it is.
Sitting over there quiet.
He's been real quiet tonight.
He's sick. He got something with his lungs.
He ain't nothing wrong with that boy.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Speaking of I don't know. Shout out Adam Page. I wish he would stop being Hangman, but I do.
Who's that? Oh.
Shout your AEW. If I'm not mistaken, he actually calls himself the AEW Men's World Champion. I think he may, aside from Darius Carter, I think he may be one of the only world champions in him that like does that. I don't know if they're going to keep that, but that's something that and it's even on his crawl when he is going out to the ring or whatever. He tweeted this week. For the last couple weeks, BRP offline been like, damn, they really running these ice commercials during NXT. It's every Tuesday. It's always 5 or 6 ice commercials when you're watching live. Adam Page don't like that shit either. And he said, hey, damn that. If you don't like it, here go the links. Hit up Warner Brothers, go hit up HBO Max and let them know you're not trying to see these ice commercials during your AEW Dynamite, which I respect.
But here's the thing. Here's the gag with that.
Talk about it.
It's actually smart. Ice knows who the fuck watched this program.
Oh yeah.
These ads are targeted exactly to who they're supposed to be targeted to. We're the exception.
We're the exception.
Wrestling watching community. These ice. If I'm the person selling these ads, marketing these ads, you pick the right demographic. Now, what might bite you in the ass is that the people that watch this program, a lot of these people that you're targeting, who are the right audience, but they all fat.
They can't go nowhere.
That's
Shit
one
was
of-
up
that's
here
one of them.
for the ice audition.
Yeah, you know,
They got to
they
turn
all got-
everybody. Here goes another batch from the AEW show. You got to turn them all right back around. Damn.
But I noticed that a lot, especially on NXT in my local area. We do get a lot of ICE recruitment commercials.
I didn't notice it till y'all said something, and then I was like, "Oh shit, no, it's right there." And now I notice it every time.
Can we talk about AEW's 6th anniversary? Because
Yeah,
Matt kind of came for me a little bit because I actually watched it. And he kind of came for me a little bit and said, "Oh, you actually watched it. That's because you actually watching it and not acting like you watched it and then talk about it on the show." He kind of came for me a little bit, and I took it. I was like,
Can
"Okay."
I be honest? Can I be honest? You started that.
Well,
Yeah, you started that. You came in there and you was calling niggas by their names, and you came in.
You was on the
just
Cardi
saw
B
that
shit.
today, and it made me chuckle. It made me chuckle. It was very funny. I was like, "Oh, he."
You know, that's one way of saying hi. You know, I don't ever apologize or say I'm never gonna do that. I'm one of those people that's like, "Hey, how you doing?"
That's very black. It's a very black thing.
It's very Sagittarius, and I know it's a toxic trait, but he's a big boy. He can handle it.
I don't know, man. I'm married to a Sagittarius. She don't do me like that.
That part, you don't care. So I was like, okay, whatever. But I watched a little show. I watched AEW 6.
No. You ain't like it. Yo, so you know what's funny? So you know how Google Pictures, if you have Google Pictures, it will send you like oh, you were doing this such years ago. So
Apple
shout
does
out
that
to
too.
Cuz.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Shout out to Cuz. Cuz had got us into the to the goddamn the booth.
First
We was in the very first AEW show in DC.
Math no people.
Oh yeah.
Cuz had us in the suite.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. That's right. That's the first time. I should have knew then.
Yeah.
That's Cuz man. Tony Khan's Cuz man.
man.
And he had us in the suite. It had the Maybach top in the suite with the stars on the roof. And we sat there and watched the Panda Man come out there. You know what I mean? We had a good time, man. We had a good time. Shout out to Cutting John, Big Black John Stud.
Shout out John Stud.
We had a good time at the Tony Khan suite. Thanks to Cuz. Yo, shout out to Cuz.
6 years later.
The pictures came all up into the memories today. I was like, we was there. That was cool.
I was hyped too. Y'all had hats and shit the next week. It was
it was because they had the they had the 5960s.
Yeah. The Yamins or 17s. They
1738s.
They brought shit. Why Andrade back? I know why Andrade's back.
Shout out to his dye job. His hair was given. I like that ombre blonde.
Yeah, he got the blonde. He switched it up by going back to putting on suits.
What have we asked for with Andrade?
Somebody to talk.
A mouthpiece.
Yeah.
What they put him with?
They gave
Callis,
they gave him Don Callis. He's number 8,
41.
19. Like there's a lot of Don Callis, man, more members than Bobby Heenan had in his family. But it was a smart move. It was better than some of the other moves if you're gonna bring him back. It's him and Omega. I think people were saying they about to run back.
Yeah, Kenny Omega looks so. Me and Matt was talking about that. Kenny Omega looks so. My heart was broken watching that promo Wednesday night because you could see it in his face. He looks so worn and not well.
It's been a rough couple years. Yeah, it's been a rough couple years.
He looks
sick. He looks sick.
He looks it. Yeah.
That's the suite. Look, we was in the suite.
Oh shit! Y'all got
wow.
He was in the suite.
Couches in there.
Yeah, I'm saying Tony Khan had us right.
Like,
are they trying to make Don Callis a new Heyman?
Kenny Omega looked. It broke my heart because I love Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega, quiet as kept, is one of my husbands.
Oh.
He's probably my only husband in AEW. No shade.
What you got? What's Wardlow?
I thought Main Man.
What's Wardlow?
Nah.
Oh yeah, Wardlow. But yeah, Wardlow was one of my.
What about what's the name partner? Bandito partner.
Oh yeah, Brody
Brody
King. You know,
King.
Brody King is a husband.
And Eddie Kingston too. You was talking about Eddie Kingston.
Oh yes, I
You
do. Remember,
Yeah.
Eddie,
You got
You in them
that's the
AEW
four
streets,
horsemen.
nigga.
he's the side piece that I go to
This
see. when my
nigga's a
husband
floozy.
is
Yo.
That's
The
right.
wrestling
That's right.
It's insane.
A wrestling floozy.
No, so I do got husband. No, Kenny Omega is definitely one of my husbands. And so to see my husband looking like that, even the promo he cut last night, I was like, oh man.
That's how he be
I
doing.
love Kenny Omega. He's the first AEW shirt I bought was his when he won the championship. When he was on his belt collector gimmick. So Kenny Omega has a special place in me because he was one of the people I gravitated to when I first started watching AEW. And I really liked watching him. So to see him in this state, I love Kenny Omega. Even though y'all will swear up and down that I only watch WWE, and you may be partially right. But Kenny Omega is I am a floozy. My husbands, and I don't want to ramble, but my husbands in WWE are like the husbands that I would take to a dinner in DC at the White House. My husbands in AEW are the ones who I want to be in a war with, the ones who I want to be in hard times with, because I know they're going to really hold it down.
I don't even know if I could pause the situation.
Yeah. But by AEW,
all right, I almost called you by your first name. I promise you.
Now y'all calling me a ring rat.
That said is Dap a ring rat is crazy.
Yo, ring dap is crazy.
Ring dap is crazy. Y'all gotta stop. What in the set
by
it off is
DDM.
wrong.
I'm screaming.
Y'all are wildin'.
All right, Ed.
It'll I'm going to assume that we may be seeing the last of Kenny. I feel like he's got to go on that Okada. All the matches, they need to just line them up over the next year or whatever and just have him, because I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to do it.
Yeah,
but
it's not looking good.
We'll
see. Not looking good at all, and it breaks my heart.
Was it?
Listen, wrestlers traditionally don't go out well, right?
Yeah.
That's the sad part. Yeah.
Listen, even including shout out to Goldberg, because I think they're shooting at Goldberg with how they're talking about the John Cena ending here.
What you mean?
Like when Triple H puts out a release like, yo, when they put out the press release about the Saturday night's main event and tickets going on sale, they're talking about sending someone out the right way on the Saturday night's main event. Nigga, this is a direct shot at the anti-WWE run that Goldberg went on.
They said, boop.
This is how we let one guy go out. This is how we let somebody that we care
this is
about
how we
go
actually
out.
do it. Yeah.
However, let's speak realistically. Is that nobody, for the most part, has ever gotten a quote unquote proper end of their career? Every wrestler, whether it be the company or the wrestlers themselves,
they mess around too long. Yeah, they stay on too long.
One,
they have the wrong match. Yeah,
there is no he went out the right way. Shawn Michaels had that goddamn tag match we ain't forgot, but he want everybody. Nobody goes out the right way.
Yeah,
you just got to go away.
That you kind of got to you got to realize, hey, I've done the stuff. I'm not physically, too impaired or whatever. Let me walk away. But nobody does that because it's. I remember Recipe Sabu. I watched the documentary. He talked about. I'm sorry. He talked about at the beginning of the documentary. He said that when you're wrestlers, they start here. They may get a peak and then they end here. It's always the veteran halls and the high schools. You may get the WWE, go worldwide, and then you right back in them high schools and the veterans halls or whatever, because they're chasing the crowd popping when they're doing the move or they're chanting the thing to their song. And it's boxers do it. It's everybody. They never leave when they're supposed to.
Listen, shout out to B Foster, G Diction. Trish just wrestled. We don't know it's over. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get the proper send off. Austin last match it wasn't even a match. It was a terrible, maybe the worst stunner of all time to Vince McMahon. These people they quit. Austin Run was super short too. That's a whole nother conversation. But
Flair's
Austin had that moment with Kevin Owens at WrestleMania in Dallas.
Yeah.
And then he wrestled the next night against Vincent Kennedy McMahon. And Vince took the worst goddamn stunner you've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Jake Hager, the only wrestler to get a CDL for real.
He did get a CDL. He on a trucking company.
No, him and that Bird worked for this sub company down the street. They was on the corner, and the Bird was like this, and Jack Swagger said, "Come here, Swagger. I got the purple hat on."
Jesus Christ,
I hope Kenny Omega gets inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. I know
that's a tough one.
He had a couple. He was the guy. Was he supposed to go? Was it AJ Styles and Kenny Omega? Like AJ Styles was there, and then Kenny Omega was supposed to be the next one from New Japan, or was it the other way around? I forget. But there was a time where like everybody thought that Kenny Omega was going to be a surprise entrant at the Rumble, and he ended up staying in New Japan, and then years later, like a couple years later, AEW Dynamite starts. It was it actually happened kind of quickly when you really think about it.
They have a chance to do a really good thing with someone going out with AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
They have a chance to do a very good thing at TNA. Sorry, or you have a TNA World Championship match at WrestleMania.
Having him do like one final TNA Championship run program would make a lot of sense. Yeah, because he's one of those guys. He's one of those, and he can still go. So I think you would really be wasting an opportunity if you don't do that. And maybe by the time that they do that, I guess it would have to be sometime next year. TNA will have TV secured. There's talk. Carlos Silva said that they've been negotiating with somebody. They called it an interested TV partner / streamer. Hopefully they're hoping to get a deal by next year. I don't know what that's going to mean because everybody else thinks that they're 2 seconds away from being bought by WWE and becoming another brand anyway under that Triple H umbrella. So we'll see.
Even if they get the TV, they can still get bought.
Even if they get the TV,
I money long.
Yeah, in facts, I would imagine the price tag is still there. Edris and Enofe, Math, he announced on Twitter that he left WWE. He been doing tag matches. He hadn't been doing a lot though. Like he ain't been on TV in a.
No, he was wrestling in LF or shit. I think he's in LFG this week, right? Today. Yesterday.
Maybe. I have to check. I seen him at smaller stuff, but I ain't seen him do nothing on. I want to say he had a tag match on TV was the last time I saw him, and that was a minute ago.
That was with Malik Blade.
That's right. Because they were tagging for a bit, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I guess it probably makes more sense for him to be on the indie scene anyway. Again, he could probably get way more looks. You would think, no?
Evolve. Thank you, Ken. Blue Chew. Yeah, he was on the Evolve and shit.
I wonder if that was why.
I don't know about the looks.
Former WWE superstar, he may be able to do something, but again, I don't know what his trajectory is.
Well, that really count because even on a developmental level, it wasn't like, "Ooh, girl, Edris and Enofe laugh." Like it was
100%.
Make an announcement, and I was like, "Oh, I forgot about you."
No, 100%. And that's the thing because he wasn't anywhere. So
shout out to Son when we met him at For the Culture.
Oh yeah, I met him there.
We all did.
Oh,
did?
And that tells you everything you need to know about this young man.
Yeah, when we were in Dallas.
I wasn't
there. I wasn't there.
I didn't meet him.
You were.
I was?
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't meet him. I promise you, I did not meet that man.
Mimi said I would have remembered. I would have. At this point, he met y'all. That makes a lot of sense. Shout out Meals. And I think that's going to do it for this week. Honestly, it is time to. Get.
when you were on NXT.
Yo, didn't he take our picture?
I don't have the picture.
Didn't he take the picture?
Did the Yankees win this match? They must have won this game.
Yeah,
Huh?
the Yankees won.
They was
Shout out
beating
to
ass
me
the whole
being
time.
4-0 in my fantasy football league. They
Damn.
underestimated the queen. They thought because I had a full set that they was going to not live in regret, and now they gagging because guess what? Fantasy football was all about knowing who's playing, baby, and football has no look, no gender. And I'm eating you hoes because I was smart enough not to put the Ravens on my
When you
team.
start doing
Why?
that?
Because I love my Ravens, but I know their shortcomings. And I've been kicking everybody's
No,
ass.
you don't, motherfucker. Don't act like you know. You was the main one. All right, man.
When you start doing that, on that note,
Oh, do I need to show you my? I can bring up the screenshot. My team name is called Voltron, and I'm 4-0. I'm currently leading my league.
I respect it. I do respect it.
You know, like you want to see the rankings? You
I'm
do.
talking about the Ravens, not your fantasy team. You've been talking about fantasy. I'm just talking about the Ravens.
Oh, you know, I love them. I got my Lamar jersey. I love them down, but I know their shortcomings.
Hey, shout out to them Dundalk Raven fans. Y'all been sounding weird. Talk about I kind of like the look of this Cooper Rush guy.
Well,
I know what that is. I know.
Lamar at wide receiver.
Hey man, you could do a lot. He's a good athlete. You could do a lot of things with him. You know, just get down.
Danny Ocean.
Danny Ocean.
And Lamar
Not
got that
Danny.
injury. But I know Lamar was like, I'm not going to put my career on the line for O-line to keep getting me sacked. So I'm going to go ahead and sit this out for a few games while y'all figure this out. We know what it's giving. Our defense, the defensive coordinator, Zach Orr, you can go. I have 2 cards left in my hand. One of them is the name of the person that's getting ready to get fucking fired. Harbaugh, you should have been gone. You should have been gone. And our season over. We're done.
It's not. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. I've watched. Listen, because I have first-hand experience. Cooper Rush is going to come in as a backup and win 2-3 games. That's what he do. That's what Cooper Rush do.
The iconic.
We'll see. But I tell you one thing: them ticket sales went on a dip when Lamar went out and got injured. They send their emails talking about, they trying to get them tickets sold because ain't nobody paying to see Cooper Rush. I ain't got my Vaporwave jersey for Cooper Rush. It's giving Lamar.
Not for no Cooper Sharp.
The Iconics won the tag titles.
In Impact?
That's funny. That's
so
good.
now they're going to go into this tag match as tag champions with the Kelani Jordan as the knockout champion.
Yeah.
Is there a title for Mara Sade to hold too?
No.
Who got the internet media title?
Give it to her.
That's genderless.
Give it to
the
her.
Media title didn't have a gender.
Steal it from Matt Cardona, whoever got
it. That was put to bed.
Oh, what's the name? Had it? PCO had it on.
Oh God, I hate
PCO. PCO fucked the game.
I don't hate a lot of wrestlers. I hate PCO.
Mara Sade is going to get saved by Lash Legend.
That'd be cute.
I'm with it.
That'd be cute. That'd be cute. That'd be cute.
And that's how
that'd be
real
win. Cute.
And that's how they're gonna win. I like that. I like that. Clock that.
Hey, both of you stop. Both of you stop it right now.
Clock the T.
No, stop. Stop appropriating. You niggas is appropriate. Stop it.
Appropriate. Miss BB, you got a Black Brass of the Week?
8 down.
Mr. Javon Evans. 8 down is crazy.
8 down.
Shout out to Young OG, the MVP. DDM.
So first, I just want to say that I have Jalen Hurts as my starting quarterback on my fantasy team, and then I have Patrick Mahomes as my bench. I have Worthy on my bench. I have Saquon Barkley. Worthy had a great game last week. He gave me
Saquon hasn't had 100-yard rushing yet.
Not Saquon. I'm talking about Worthy. I had Worthy killed it for me this week.
The wrestler of the week.
And Antonio St. Brown or whatever the hell his name is.
Antonio St. Brown is crazy. Antonio St. Brown, you talking about the kid from the Lions? Who you talking about?
Come on.
St. Brown, yeah, St. Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Kelsey, but he ain't been doing nothing.
Man, who your wrestler?
Nigga, you got a black wrestler of the week?
Oh, my black wrestler of the week. No, I got
Fernando.
Black wrestler of the week.
Damn.
It's gonna be no, she Mexican. No, she Hispanic. So can't count her.
Antonio St. Brown is hilarious.
You know, I'm gonna do I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna pick two because I got mad last week and I ain't pick nobody. So I'm gonna pick Javon Evans, and then I'm gonna pick
let your second one. We'll go back to you for your honorable mention.
Are you going to circle back?
Yeah, we come back for your honorable mention.
Fair.
Hey man, Brother Grimm. Shout out to Brother Grimm. Grimm won another world title. Shout out to Grimm, man.
Well, damn.
Mr. Grimm, yeah.
I'm behind. I'm 100% behind on that information. Brother Matthew.
Yo, Daphne LaShawn.
Shout out.
Shout out to the homie, man. She good people.
Shout out.
Oh, you picked somebody mainstream. Okay.
Who's your honorable mention?
My honorable mention is going to be my British piece, Leon Slater. Hate your wrestling gear, Leon. We have to edit that. But I love you.
Don't rub yourself while you say it, yo.
Yo, get this nigga off the show, dog.
My black wrestler of the week is also Leon Slater again. He got that title. He show up everywhere with that title.
What is so funny about Antonio St. Brown?
I got my match. No, it's super wrong.
His name is St. Brown.
Not Antonio. It's Amara.
What's your name?
Amara. So there's Antonio Brown.
Oh, Amaradu St. Brown.
You let it. You just say there's Antonio Brown.
Oh god.
Feeling that's funny. Miss Mimi, where can the people find you on them social medias?
Right there on the screen.
Right there. Shout out. DDM. Kelani by Elegance.
Right there on the screen.
You can find me at that.com/secretary of Jade. And I've been waiting though. I don't know all their names. I don't know all their names, but I know how to pick them. I thought his name was Antonio St. Brown.
The name of the episode is either
Antonio St. Brown is absolutely the name of the episode.
Yeah. Big Nasty's a good one too, though.
Shout out Big Nasty. Shout out my nigga Lawton, yo.
Brother fam.
Yo, 79 on your social media of choice, man. That's it, man. Catch me back in the 410 sometime very soon.
This nigga's Math. Where they from, Math?
Severn, Maryland, coming home.
This nigga dead. No, where I'm at Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin on your social medias. BlackRasslin.com is his website. And as always, you can find Black Rasslin on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get audio podcasts. We usually there sometime Friday, because this is what we do. We recording that podcast right now. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. Make sure that you are subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing it with your friends, all that good stuff. Let the people know what we're doing. Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. If you want stuff like this, but without the copyright, pay the 1, pay the 10. We drop shit. We dropped Mad LFG this week. If you want to catch up, it's all over there. We'll talk to y'all next week. It'll be a preview of Crown Jewel, a preview of Bound for Glory, a recap of the Invasion Showdown, and whatever the hell else is going on. I think that's it. Peace of the chat. Appreciate y'all as always. We'll catch y'all next week. DDM, please take us out.
Isn't it ironic? All you want to do is so chronic. But then you forgot when you were down who was around. I can't eat, I